Alright everyone, Cedric here. I present to you my biggest project. Looking close to finish. So what I'm doing now is I'll be playing around with the background, showing you the extra things that I've done so far. We've got a little lightning strike going on there for a little light source, as you can see. And remember, I'm working with acrylic paints. I like it. We've got the moon going on over here, playing around with the clouds and the rest of the sky. So I'm just going to smooth things out just a little bit. So please feast your eyes on what I'm going to be doing. So stick around, watch me have fun, and it's just nothing but joy. Please excuse the canvas for it's barely hanging on, and you know, I think it would be critical to have the right equipment. But since I'm in such a small space and it's just a limited thing for me, I just want to later on invest in something of when I make more room for. So yeah, this is just the beginning of my journey here as an artist. This is a new beginning. Yes, a new beginning. I've been doing art for quite a long time, but then I also took a break from art. I've taken a 12-year break from doing art, or you know, life in general, and you know how it gets when you're busy and you're just focused on something else and you're making a commitment to something, and something just has to be fulfilled. Well, now that I'm at a good space, good place, and this would be a great time to really get back into what I enjoy doing. So what I'm doing is I'm applying this brush. Yes, it's a wild fluff brush. It's not called a fluff brush, but I just have my own name for my very own brushes. So, you know, I'm just applying it dry. And for how I laid the gesso originally on this canvas, I didn't do a really good job applying it. So this is what you get when you don't do a good job gessoing your canvas. And this canvas was already gessoed, but coming from a background of just doing paper, and I'm just so like fixated on a stable surface, you know, and not judging by this canvas of when it was bought. I just stuck to applying gesso over everything that I use. when it comes to painting something. I just like that hard surface, you know? And that's just me. That's just me in general. Just painting on something that is very firm and strong, you know? And as you can see, I like to apply a lot of paint. You know, I like the thickness of paint applied on the canvas. So this is great. This is great. This is 2 years of painting here. Just on and off, and just taking my time for the most part. I do enjoy doing what I do. And with that being said, I'm happy at the rate I'm going. So I've become a bit more persistent over the past week, and I want to do more about this. I want results. I want more results, and in order for results to occur, something has to be done. And you know, I watched, I would say, a seminar, and one of the YouTubers that I subscribe to and follow, he does well in entrepreneurship. Just encourage a lot on, you know, just business, general, building your YouTube channel. He's awesome. And his name is Roberto Blake. Awesome guy. I just had to give a shout out. And if you view his channel, he has many videos that teaches you a whole lot that you need to know in terms of growing. See, information is a necessity. You want to know what I've learned watching his video? I've learned that quantity speaks more value than quality. Okay? So this is what really raises my eyebrow. Quantity beats quality. Quality is good, but if you want an example of quality, this will probably be an example. Not being boastful or anything, but quantity. If you make more work, more bodies of art, you can get it out there and it will help you establish your portfolio if you want to establish yourself in the art world as an individual, independent, or if you want to just join whatever there is to help you, of course. And you know, I want to be in the business of helping others and process of helping myself. So the rule of that is, if you want to help others, you have to learn how to help yourself. And helping yourself is going to require you to reach out to those who know something that can help you. You know, you got to do something. You need results, right? So with that being said, in order to have results, you got to work for it. You don't do anything about it, there will be no results. my thing is surrounding yourself with people who are successful to become successful. Right? That's my motto. Associating with people of information of what you have interest in to help better you for your information, and then you will have a better thought process. You'll have plans. You'll set a standard, a boundary on what you should do for success. Now, I know that I'm going back and forth here, circling around, but this is what you do with a brush like this. You gotta smooth it out. You must. Especially when your canvas have rough, hard lines. Alright? So this is just a demonstration, giving you insights on how to get your sky to not look so rough, because it is a bit on the rough side up here in this area. And the clouds will be dealt with. Look at that. You know, from looking at something for a long period of time, you tend to change your mind or want to make changes to what you've done. And if you act upon it, most of the time you'll kind of feel like you're messing it up. Well, as an artist, you can make mistakes. Okay? Just like the great Bob Ross says, there's happy mistakes. Right? Happy mistakes. So with these clouds looking really wild the way they are now, and they're pretty bold. Yes, yes. I like boldness. So, you know, I want to kind of shape it out a little bit. But I want to make sure to get this this sea greenish color applied, because this consists of a lot of blue and yellow. Okay? With whites and black. And so I would say the selective colors I have, we've got primary blue, that was applied. We've got a little bit of primary red, and these would be from the Liquitex old school paint here. I've had them for a while. We've got titanium white. That is not too bright for me to use. Nope. This here is acrylic, and I believe there's a difference when you're applying oil, right? Of course, we've got the Mars black that I use. This was all for the sky. We've got cadmium yellow. This is what I also used. Okay. I have not applied the cadmium red deep. Not yet. But if so, it may be up here somewhere. But I want to kind of darken things up here because it's a bit higher, but this is far away. So whatever that shows far away should appear a bit brighter for you're lacking visibility eventually. So just as you can see the mountains in the background, we've got little rain clouds coming in with a little lightning strike. You know, it just kind of interferes a little bit with the mountains, but you can still see it, but it's like it's part of it, right? Well, the mountains aren't snowy for nothing, right? Right, it's my world. All right, so let's get back into this. Touch up here a little bit. And when you do this for a long period of time, your arm gets tired and it hurts. Oh yeah. But this is what I do. Go in circles, reverse circles. The brush must be dry, not wet. You know, in this case, when you want to lay the paint and you want it to be solid, meaning covering over the cracks and everything, you don't apply water when you're doing it because it's just gonna run, right? And then whatever paint you put with the water is gonna wipe the paint right off. And I've learned things the hard way, but this is part of learning. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply a little more yellow, and let's get this cadmium red deep also applied on here. All right, just a little bit. Yes. I'm gonna mix this up just a little bit. See what I can get here. Yes. And the cool thing about this brush is it just absorbs. All right, look at that. I'm going to play around a little more, which means I'm going to add more paint, and we're going to be working on dry on dry. All right, that's how I like to play, dry on dry. All right. There we go. This is the color I want. So I'm going to start right over here. Look at that. Just blend it right in here. Alright? See how I form the circles or just use circular stroke? Well, that's what I wanted to do. You know, you apply it. And not to worry much about the cloud, because the cloud can be put right over what I got. So if anything, the last thing I should worry about are applying the clouds. So yes, I want to make sure to have the darkness of the sky being exposed, as if another realm has come forward to look over or watch over Earth. You know, something about the horizon. You know, the horizon, you must separate from what's above, because what's up there is very mysterious. If you critically think about it, I dare you. Okay? Yes. Now, I don't want to scare you, but there's something up there. Something up there. I want you to think about it. Right? Yes. All this up here. Right? Bring it up. Yes. I want you to look at that. Alright, let's get some more. I'm going to add a little more of this cadmium red deep hue, because this has to be something revealing. My revelation is there's something up there that resonates with my soul, my spirit, right? I'm going to add a little Mars black into the mix, drop a little bit of the titanium white to give it a little life, all right? And I'm mixing as I go. Alright. Alright, there we go. Okay. I think this is the color that I really wanted. So, as it appears, it may not appear on here as it appears on this brush. I'm fine with that. So bring it from here right across. Circular strokes. Remember, working on dry on dry. Alright, bring it back around. Now I don't want to go too low with this color.